What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So New York Comic Con was amazing. It is done for 2022, but I cannot wait for 2023. I believe they put out the dates. It's a week later. But I just want to, first of all, I want to thank everybody who stopped by and said hello. Old school people who we've known from the community, but also the people that I've never met before. That was awesome. Just great interaction with you guys, talking comics and just having a good time. Best part of the con by far. Home base, and shout out to Gary for letting me use his booth as home base. So we hung out a lot there. But man, it was a grind, but it was fun, and I want to show you what we found. But you know what? Let me show you some of the books in the show floor, so you'll get a feel of what it was like. All right, so I mean, it's New York Comic Con. There is everything from the biggest of the big to the lowest of the low. This year it had a very big anime feel to it. And there was some really big titles that were out there. Some great designs. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. They added a gaming section, made it really big. A whole other section because the jobs expanded. And downstairs they had game playing for everybody. The artist alley was out of control. Out of control. A lot of fun. There was a little drama there. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But let's start off by showing you some of the books that I found there. I'll start with the variants because there was some crazy variants. The first thing I want to show you is the EM Gist variants for Star Wars. There was a 2-package set to buy, and if you haven't seen his work, it's just amazing. This is what issue is this one? This is issue 26. This is the second printing, and there were only 600 copies of this. These were limited to 1 per person, these sets. And then this is issue 27. Look at that thing. Oh my God. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, I didn't know about EM Gist. I found out about EM Gist actually through watching Whatnot and Mellow Fellow, because he had some amazing Obi-Wan Kenobi EM Gist. Shout out to my man Mellow Fellow. Matter of fact, Whatnot Attack on Tuesday tomorrow night. Come check it out because there's going to be some great books on there. Some nice variants, but as always, keys, minor keys, and everything else. A little bit of everything for the community. Book that I loved, I fell in love with right there was this. That's Miles Morales, number 39. This is the Ivan Tao Red Drip. And Tao was supposed to be there, but turns out he had some issues with customs and everything, and I believe he wasn't let into the country. Is the rumor that was floating around. Don't quote me on it because I don't know if it was true or not, but this book is amazing. The Comic Mint had this, and this book sold out day one. Another book I loved there was The Midnight Suns, In-Hyuk Lee, Virgin variant. Gorgeous, you know, I'm a Magic fan, so gorgeous, gorgeous rendition of Magic there. And he was doing remarks. I missed it. I should have went there because I think the remarks were only like $90. There was some crazy people doing remarks there. My man Manny NYC got a gorgeous Terry Dodson remark. And I got 2 remarks I'll show you on another episode, but you're going to want to watch that because these are remarks. Shout out to my man The Butcher because he put me up on this stuff. Christy Zulo did this for Spider-Man. This is that great rendition of Ultimate Fallout. Really, really nice. I like that a lot. And the Edge of Spider-Verse homage. I just like this. It's fun. It's that chunky, fun style to me. Vanish number 1 was the big book there. There were a lot of variants, so you had to pick and choose which ones you wanted. One of the ones I did want was the In-Hyuk Lee Virgin. It's just really nice. And Kate and Stegman were there signing, and line was insane for those guys. Another one that I picked up was Ryan Brown's variant for it. This is gorgeous. This was, I believe, a New York Comic Con exclusive also. And then this is the foil wraparound cover that Stegman did. And these were limited in quantities too. I want to say it was like 600 of them. A book that only had 300 copies. And I was able to get one. Super happy with that. Is that Wu-Tang Clan homage by Javon Jordan. There's a foil to this. The foil only had 50 copies. It was crazy. The line there was really stacks of people. Another book that sold out, and I kind of figured this was going to sell out. That Detective Comic homage. Really nice, man. That's the foil for Detective Comics 27. The one I didn't think would sell as well, but did sell out, was the Action Comics one. I did pick it up. But man, that's pretty badass. I didn't think there were as many Superman people. I guess people were just collecting the original foils, especially with everything that happened with the Batman 423 foils, which went nuclear. This sold out too, and that's the Joe Jusko black costume Spider-Man. This is the Virgin for that, for Spider-Man number 1, I believe it is, right? Yeah. No, Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is nice. Real nice. Jusko crushes it. And then probably one of my favorites, if it had been original, it would have been even better. But this cover's just badass. This book has Biggie's comics written all over it. And that's Batman Beyond #1. The Carnival Comics had these, and they're super good people too, so go check them out. And this is the reprint of Batman Beyond, but this is the Del Otto Virgin cover. And then there's the Del Otto foil. Whew. I think they're both numbered to 1,000. These things were flying like hotcakes. Really, really nice. And now we'll get to what I really was going for. Books. I like those. I like the variants. I do. Kind of stepped up my variant game again. Went back into it a bit. Especially trying to buy the 1 in 25s from like 2012, 13, when they were really relevant. And the print runs were a little lower, and you could get some really crazy variants from artists like Milo Manera that people didn't know about. But pick these up there. Not one, but 2 copies of Amazing Spider-Man #195. Second appearance of the Black Cat. Picked up ASM 239. Second appearance of the Hobgoblin. And a newsstand copy of Amazing Spider-Man #301. Couldn't leave that there. That's just too nice in the newsstand. Was walking by and there was a table had all books just laid out there. Nothing in bags or boards. Oh, just bags, no boards. And nothing in long boxes, just laid in piles. And these were there. So I picked up, couldn't leave it there. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #8. Some Steranko goodness right there. Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I thought this was, and I apologize. I thought this was Steranko, but it's not. It is not. Still some good book there. Avengers #114. That's that Mantis and Swordsman cover right there. How could you not grab Daredevil #26, Great Stoltman cover. Daredevil #30. I'm telling you now, don't sleep on these Daredevils. People are starting to go back and pick up the Silver Age Daredevils and that Frank Miller run on. Just see those books consistently selling and getting higher and higher in prices. So if you can grab them at a reasonable rate, grab them. Daredevil #67. And a book that has fallen down because there was some spec on it. This book in the 9.8 at one time was like an $800 book. Fallen from grace, but this is the time to buy. There's a lot of books that you should be buying now. If you're buying for long-term investment or to flip in the future, this is the time. A lot of books are going down in prices. This is one of them, Annihilation Conquest. #1, this is Wraith. This is the first appearance of Wraith. And then another banger right here. And this is the Midtown's Comics exclusive for New York Comic Con for 2009. Dark Avengers #1. Good book. Talk about another good book here. Invincible Iron Man #2. And I believe this is Mike Deodato. I believe this is a 1 in 25. Riri. She's got that original armor, which is going to be the one that's going to kind of debut in Black Panther from the scenes we saw. I haven't watched it yet, but you guys let me know. What did you guys, if you saw it, did you like Werewolf by Night? Because I'm hearing, even from tough Marvel critics, that it was really good. People are saying that you possibly might see Elsa Bloodstone somewhere along the line, and Jack Russell as Werewolf by Night. Hopefully you'll see him, and that's Marvel Premiere. What's the issue number? This is #1, that's right. And this is the first appearance of Bloodstone, Elsa Bloodstone's father. So that's a nice little book to pick up if you find it on the cheap. First Red She-Hulk. So underrated, this book. This is the Arthur Adams wraparound, Marvel .1. This is the 1 in 25, first appearance of Sam Alexander. And then, you know, I like to get the hip-hops. So Vision #1. X-Men 92 #1. And then another book I will not leave alone. I'll grab it every time. X-23 is through the roof right now. Copies was selling like hotcakes at the con. I know at least 5 guys that sold copies throughout the show, or 5 copies that sold throughout the show, just talking to other people. It was a popular book. And I picked up a real nice copy of NYX #4. Second appearance of Laura Kinney and an amazing Joe Quesada cover. I think this is the better of the two. You just see her a little more feral right there. But don't sleep on that second appearance. And then I found this book and I was like, wow, I have not seen this book. And I didn't see this book anywhere else in the con. I was talking to you guys about 1 in 25s. Well, this is one of those 1 in 25s that you should get any chance you see it. Not an easy book to get. And this artist crushes it. He's a foreign artist, so you're not going to see him here, but that's Milo Manera. And he did a run, I think it was like 2013, did a run of variants in 1 in 25s for Marvel. And this is probably his best. It's this one, and he did that Guardians of Asgard, where he did, I'm drawing a blank right now, Spawn #9, the character from there. Anyway, but he did this. Oh my God, look at that Psylocke. That's a killer cover. Crushed it. And then this is where being part of the community and just interacting with people is awesome. Chef Harris, I believe it is, from Instagram. He's on YouTube, and you know, just a great guy in the community. Always coming by, always says hello to everybody. Just a complete gentleman. He had told me he had some books he was trying to move. If I was interested in taking a look, I took a look, and he gave me an amazing deal. Thank you very much. He hooked me up with a killer price on a killer book I don't ever pass up, and that is Strange Tales #169. First appearance of Brother Voodoo. Don't sleep on this book, please. And if you see 170, snatch it for the right price too, because they're both really good. So that's day one. Day one of the con. What did we get for the rest of the con? And what else do we see? Stay tuned, and the next video, you'll see exactly what I was bringing. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check these videos out. There's always great content on these. Hopefully you guys can pick up a few things from these books. Leave comments. Let me know. And until the next video, peace.